this is the thing. Every single time a motherfucker has like a critique video and they put up Bricky like front line and center, they do not talk about Bricky. I bet you they won't talk about Bricky. There'll be like a passing mention, and then there'll be like
Warhammer 40k channels.
It's just there as a kickbait.
Just a waste of time. Way. Hear me out. I'm speaking as a 8th edition player who went through a lot of things from lore, games, and you bet your sweet ass tabletop as well.
Imagine if Nellop played Age of Sigmar and just go through like the soft reboot all over again.
Well, especially looking at
he would actually like just explode and maybe like throw his computer, just never upload again.
The old material and all that. You guys.
Wait, he played Imperial first. Oh yeah.
Should really try this Imperial Fist best ability so you can maintain that losing streak. It's fucking amazing. The main point is that YouTube videos is to drag as long as possible to grab your attention. So if you're interested into a topic like
it's like watching Evangelion.
So why not expand that from a 5 to 10 minute topic into an hour or so? So whenever you see Warhammer 40k being talked about, that the lore is expansive, and all that stuff is pure fucking bullshit, YouTube and TikTok shorts already make the context of such lore much more condensed and fast forward and gives you the information that you need, so it isn't that expansive.
It's just a lot of trivia. I don't think there's a lot of like really deep lore that really like interconnects in like a very vast way. It's just like a lot of isolated trivia that just turns into like, and actually like Warhammer 40k lore is a lot like the tabletop game where there's like a lot of trivia gotcha moments.
At all.
Does it say gotcha moments or gotcha moments?
And let's be honest as well, most of you motherfuckers will use such videos as background noise. So the videos are just there. At that point, do you really learn anything, or do you just hear white noise and you struggle to connect the dots later on when someone asks you a basic question? I wonder. I've mentioned this before, but I will mention it here again if you wanted to go this route. This type of argument, which is absolutely fine. Novels in Warhammer 40k are not canon because the authors are taking the said story from codexes, which are the OGs, and putting their own interpretation into it. If only they said that in their quotes, but they fucking didn't. Okay, Mr. Nellop, what is canon if I'm going through this argument?
I feel like the codexes recently are the main fuck-ups, but I'm not going to go over that again. I feel like I go over that almost every stream. How the new codexes have lore issues, so they're not even reliable.
Well,
but there was a point I wanted to make, but I forgot about it. Shit. What was the point?
Which is absolutely fine. Novels in Warhammer 40k are not canon because the authors are taking the said story from codexes, which are the OGs, and putting their own interpretation into it. Anyway. If only they said that in their quotes, but they fucking didn't. Okay, Mr. Nellop, what is canon if I'm going through this argument? Well, codexes. All the lore, the rules, and the stories, and the artwork, all in one nice package, and most of the games, novels, and shows, they all take it from what? Codexes. Literally, Dawn of War 1, the Horus Heresy, you fucking name it. Like, almost every single thing you know about takes it mostly from the codexes itself, and the authors make up a story of said event and what the character did at that time. It's just an interpretation for these authors, but in the codex, they tell you straight up what happened in that event, what the character did, plain and simple. And also, shocker as well, you do not need an hour video just to explain or tell you the basic things you need to know about the universe or said faction. There's literally a minute video to give you a good grasp about the fucking universe or said faction.
Well, you see, this entire video right here is just an ad. Like, all of this is just like, if you watch this video, something inaccurate or something flat out wrong in like a regular interval. And this video is not even like an actual lore video. And I love that how like Bricky always uses that excuse that says like, oh, we are entertainment first. Lore accuracy is second. We are entertainment first. But then like he always positions himself as someone who's explaining the lore, whether it is to the audience or to like his co-host. And like in this video as well, you see literally the word lore, and timeline, like very factual definitions. And then he's like, oh, I got something wrong. Oh, well, you see, it's entertainment first. Nerd, don't care about it so much. So, in summary, all of this, what this is all just trying to do, what all of this is trying to lead to is just an ad for his gamer subs and an ad to his Orchard 8 website where you can buy, Games Workshop, branded shit with like Slander and all that shit. That's been trademarked by Games Workshop, who, for some reason, he does not get in trouble. But yeah, this is just all an ad to buy $50 t-shirts. Hey, it's actually a great deal because it used to be $70 each. This looks way too much like Emily. Wait, is this like a collab? Wait, no. I swear I'm not gooning. I swear I'm not gooning. This looks... Okay, it's not a collab, alright? So it's like, I swear... Oh, guys, I hate anime. Anime's for PDF files. Meanwhile, it's got like a ZZZ. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna. Wow. Man.
There's literally a minute video to give you a good grasp of
someone needs to give me like a rundown on how to do actual commands, man. It makes me like cry whenever you guys do like a command and nothing happens.
Fucking universe. Alright, let's do an example of Dark Angels from the 3rd edition codex, and you guys can put a timer on, if you want.
Why
and
does
I will just read
look
it
like he's from
as
a
I go. The origins of the Dark Angels chapter are shrouded.
The people who say that sort of stuff always have stuff they never want anyone to see in the data files.
Part in the Emperor's Great Crusade.
The word projection is used so much again, but yeah, it is like we need a new term that's not like projection, right? Because the word projection has been used to the point where it's almost like the N, not the racial N word, but the Yahtzee word. No. This is a very meta video because it's doing exactly what the fucking lore channels do. Holy shit, I'm not going to listen to all of this.
But it's only shameful, so we'll ask you this.
This is like reaction kryptonite.
Just to explain to you what the Dark Angels is. I know, crazy. Something as simple that takes about 5 minutes and people inflate that to 20 minutes. Wow, it's almost about 5 minutes.
There's a reason for that? No, there's an excellent reason for that. I just remembered my entire point. There used to be a point in time where the lore and the technology within that lore and the reasonings behind that lore makes so much coherent sense. And that even if you don't know the certain subjects of the lore, like if you have ABC and you don't know what, you don't know what B is, you can kind of extrapolate A and C and figure out what B is, because there was a point in time where everything makes sense. Everything was in order, and that's why the lore itself was so compelling. It's because it actually seems like an actual like alternative universe, and so this video only exists in the context where lore and canon actually matters, because if you actually go into this 24-minute long video, a lot of it is just going to be him connecting the dots. He's just putting 2 points together and then projecting and extrapolating information forward into other hypotheses and other, or maybe it's projecting forward into like another point where those 2 points will form together to basically form like their own. It's like nuclear fucking like chain reaction, right? It's like a nuclear chain reaction of theories, of ideas. But meanwhile, nowadays, the lore is so bad and it is so like, the lore makes so little interconnecting sense that you're not firing a neutron into uranium-235 anymore. You're like firing like a fucking, it's not a particle accelerator anymore, it's a turd accelerator.
Our canon, there we go. And they need to cram everything as much as possible. I am baffled, really. Of course, the obvious solution.
And that is why every single time, like, and this is every single time, and this is just not Warhammer because it happened to Trench Crusade as well. This is why every single time, like a lore creator said, like the lore does not matter. There is no lore, there is no canon and shit like that. That person is a dumbass because they're basically shooting themselves in the foot. You're basically just killing the golden goose. You're chopping down all your own olive trees. You're chopping down all your apple trees.
Is having a codex.
Oh, and by the way, the funniest thing is that by doing that, you're basically opening your door for AI to just come in and just make up like whatever the fuck they want. And AI lore will be on the same standing as official lore, and you'll be raging and fuming about AI, but hey, there is no canon, there is no nothing's canon, it's all satire, there's no actual lore, right? All the records all matter, yeah, whatever.
Almost any edition is fine, but might inflate a little bit with the fluff than other editions, but hey, look, they're just mostly straight to the point. How do you find such codecs? You literally Google it. I'm not joking, that's how I did it. I just got lucky.
Oh, that's how I do it as well.
Typed 4th edition codecs download.
No, there's a better source. No, there's a dumbass way to do it. No, there's a dumbass fucking way to do it. This guy's a fucking Redditor. There's a great way to do it. Okay, so what you need to do is to actually open up a website called 4chan.org. Yeah, just go to 4chan, go to /tg, go find the Warhammer thread. There'll be a pastebin link to a mega link, and there will be every single publication that you can find from, I guess, Rogue Trader, all the way to like the Apocalypse games and all the niche games like Dark Heresy and shit, all the way to the 10th edition codex. And there will be the PDFs for the updates as well. They'll be there as like their own file. Everything is there. You don't need to go to like Scribe D and like they make you wait like 30 seconds to press the click here link for the download. You don't need to go on like this is RU website as well for the PDF files. The files, not the person. You know, to download. By the way, sometimes the editions are even correct. They say it's 4th edition, you click on it, and it's like something else. All right. You don't need to do that. Just go to 4chan, go to /tg. It's basically the first link. And it's a pastebin file. That shit gets deleted all the time. It gets reported. Some almost said a slur. Some frog would, re-upload it. It's fine.
Got myself a 4th edition codex that I just downloaded. And to be very clear
Who the fuck goes to Reddit for PDF files? I mean, yeah, sure, you could. I'm not going to make that joke. Just keep going.
Specifically where I found it. I know for a fact GW is looking at anyone that gives such solutions and shut it down themselves. So I choose not to say much or else I'll be held responsible for such things.
Oh, fuck.
I hope you understand. If you're dyslexic and you can't read these codexes, honestly, that's a skill issue, or more of a genetic issue. Maybe you should go and read more to build that skill stat to read better. Or, just hire someone to read it for you for a 5-minute topic. But yeah, overall, you don't need an extended video just to explain to you who are XYZ faction or the universe, because all that information is way simpler, way more condensed and straightforward, and all that is written in the codex, and not much is wasted. Then again, unless you are just fucking lazy, that's more of a you problem, not mine. I'm just laying out the options so you don't have to think that videos or wikis are the way to go, where there's something much more simple.
I hate how the custodies are depicted in animations. They're so fucking gooby.
Because I don't.
Like, they're a bunch of goobers who just look like they're gonna trip on their feet. They don't look graceful at all. They don't, like, move quickly at all. Like, when you think of someone who moves quick, you look at, like, Bruce Lee. Or you look at, like, Jet Li, or something like that. And these guys are just, like, normal human beings. So you'd be expecting, like, a custodies will be moving with, like, the same speed and finesse and same, like, at a higher technical level than, like, fucking Bruce Lee. Meanwhile, these guys are just like oversized, like armored, like WWE wrestlers.
I want people to get into 40K, but that doesn't stop people, right? There's free will for a reason. But as a great man has once told me, stupid people complicate things. Smart people.
Yeah, I got a feeling that like I got a feeling like just sometimes these Space Marines and Custodians they move way too much like wrestlers than actual fighters. It's weird, but.
Simplify things. From someone who used to do a little bit of lore, I think I've come a long way. But I can't say much about others though. I keep
falling! Hey, yo, this video's like ratio is pretty dang good. This is Nellop. And I like his video. I'm gonna link it here. He uploaded a ton of shit this week. I might look at some of his other videos, maybe tomorrow. I think some of his like newer videos are actually they touch upon subjects that are actually quite thought-provoking. So, only one chip of Bricky. Oh yeah, we got clickbaited. Yeah, we got clickbaited. There was only one clip of Bricky. And then he made us listening to, how long was this shit? Like 2 minutes 24 to... Man, what a smart idea for a video. It was basically 2.5 minutes of fucking lore, which is about 30% of this video. Yeah, great idea. You know what? Maybe I should do lore as well. Maybe I should make like lore videos, like some kind of lore accurate video or something.